said I'm hoping for a miracle. I'm looking for that open door. They said that if you want it, go ahead and get it. You can accomplish it. But this world is so screwed up. Nobody loves each other no more.
So it's very imperative that you're very watchful. You see something ain't right, you can come to me or maybe one of the other brothers that live there today, and then kind of let us deal with the situation. What we don't want to do is cause a scene. Whatever the situation is, we want to squash it real quick, get a handle on it, get control on it, and then make it do what it do. But it's very important because people read your body language. You know, just like we checking them out, they checking us out. So it's very important that we on point.
Remember, you're coming into the area. We're going to go into an area that's heavy with heroin. These brothers are high out there, everything. It's okay, they are people. And we've learned if you got a rotten apple, a rotten peach, don't throw it away. Just take that seed out. Just build them up. Tell them how great they are. The condition you're in is because of 400 years of slavery. Black man, your eyes will coming back to you. We're going to be talking to them. The only thing you're going to be doing, because you're not going to speak, you're going to lock it down just like this. Your hands is in this position. You ain't going to have no waters in your hand. We're not here to drink water. We're here to go out and save out the milk. We're soldiers now. That's why we wanted men up to the street.
Well, brother, it's really the obvious that African American people were the only people on the planet that kill each other. African American men were the only entity breathing that will bring forth and reproduce and not raise it. So we've got to begin to challenge the fact that African Americans kill African Americans every day. And there's nothing said or done about it in our own community. But if it's a white finger on the trigger, we mobilize. We cannot continue to play past the fact that nobody treats us worse than we treat each other. And it's going to have to start with the men. My father used to always tell me, we have got to always be able to work and organize and stick with men who we know have the heart of the community in the right place. The problem with brothers is we don't want to stick together. We can't stick together past go. We always looking for a reason not to support each other. African American women, they're now waking up. They are starting to support each other. Men, we've got to be able to follow leadership. I have no problem working with Brother Malik Ahmed. I've worked with him for over 30 years. Why? Because I believe in him.
Yes, sir.
I believe in what he stands for.
Yes, sir.
I believe in what he lives and breathes.
Yes, sir.
Brothers, we've got to be able to work as a unit. Look at our neighborhoods. Chinese men come into our neighborhoods and set up business.
Right.
Why? Because we can't do anything together.
That's right.
Arab men come into our neighborhoods and they set up businesses. Why? Because we as men can't do anything together. So I'm very encouraged by what Brother Anthony Shahid is doing, and we need to give him some love. You don't have to do it now because you're in formation. But we got to support this brother in his vision for our community, because as men, this is all we got going on, and this is giving us a platform to grow from.
Through this jungle in the darkest night, my mind staying focused cause I gotta fight. All I really wanted was somebody to say, hey, you'll make it through the night to see another day. Never let nobody in your head, cause don't nobody wanna see you get ahead. I don't really think you know what I'm trying to say, but y'all better hear what I'm saying. Oh, broken pieces still pray.
First and foremost, I want to thank you from the depth of my heart. But one of the things that I wanted to say to you as we get ready to go out into the field is this is an exercise based upon love. And no matter what we do, if we go out with the proper mind and heart, we'll touch our people. And your coming forth is a demonstration of your love for them. And I just want us to be clear as relates to as we go out, from your heart to their heart, and know that all we need is love.
And if we love one another, we'll change the reality. So we don't want to go out and mean other people. We don't want to go out and put more emphasis on us. The focus is our people and the saving of our lives. And know that as long as we're in love, we'll have the impact. And no matter what happens from this day forward, as it relates to us going out, we're together. So the only thing that I wanted to share with you all, brothers, and I can't express it enough, and just remember this, it's love. It is love that is going to change the condition of our reality. Not might, not power, not money, but love. So when you go out with your people, know that we're in a bad condition, but you represent the saviors that is coming to save our people. And even though we're in a certain condition, based on us accepting the responsibility, God will work through us. So I just want us to have fun.
Yes.
We're not going out there to be, to go out there sad or sick. Let's go out and enjoy this moment. Let's have fun and enjoy our people. And let's reach out and touch.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Can you hear me? Hey, brothers, I'm here to tell you, Almighty God, Allah, whoever you call God, has been blessing us to do the street patrol for about 25 years. There's a real science to this.
That's right.
It's not entertainment, guys. It's a real science to this. And if you do it right, you do it effectively, then we don't lose anybody. This is like Harriet Tubman doing slavery. We don't want any casualties. Okay? Brothers, this thing here is bigger than today. It's right. About tomorrow, it's about next week, it's about next month. All these schools around here, brothers, it's very few black male teachers, or very few black male men in the buildings. I'm encouraging every brother after the day to go volunteer in the school. Go visit your child in school. Make your male presence obvious in a school. There's so many schools, when I walk into the schools, they've never seen a black male. When they see a black male, it's like they've seen an alien. Or the only black male that's in the school is a janitor. And I'm not putting a janitor down, but it's bigger than today. So after the day, go in your own neighborhood. You don't need Brother Shahid. Take whatever you learned from the day and take it in your neighborhood. Take it to your church. Take it to any school that's in your neighborhood. Go and volunteer at the juvenile court. Volunteer in your church. Start a boys group, a boys to men group. So it's bigger than today. Today is just symbolic. Today is good, but it's about tomorrow. It's about next week. It's about next month. That's the real test. That is the litmus test at the end of the day. Anybody can just get together for an event. This is essentially an event. But what do you do after the day? That speaks volumes. That's the real litmus test. Go get involved in a school, any school. Just go, and make a difference. That's what it's all about. Get yourself a black game. And we just sit by that shit over with. No, see how y'all ain't that? That shit is over with. They can come in the black community and we don't fuck that.
That's right.
Okay, let me say, fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm dead serious about that. But unless we're organized.
That's right.
Now, if you didn't come up with the idea, I don't need you to do nothing but follow our lead. We know how to take an area that we're going to take, not compromise.
That's right.
And with manpower, and they see real men, they break down like it ain't shit. Okay? When real men are true come, but you gotta be praying, brother. And I ain't speaking to ones that ain't on this here.
I don't know where you ain't, but I ain't talking to you. This is the most important event to take place in St. Louis in the last 30 to 40 years. The coming together of black men is unprecedented. But look at you right now. What we have to do, as Brother Anthony have said, as Brother Ajuma have said, as Brother James has said, we have got to take back our community. Our community can be healed. The only thing that is lacking is black men being serious about taking back the community. Can we do that?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you. Can we do that? Yes, we can do that. You are the leaders of the black community. Nobody outside of yourself is going to lead black people to anything meaningful.
That's right.
Those brothers on the street, they're waiting for real black men to come up.
Yes.
That's all they're waiting for on. You are they. You are they. Don't look for anybody else to come. You are they. Brother Anthony said that we are going to take Page Boulevard. One of theirs. Brother Kuchaliwa and his brothers and that group have already made a decision that they have already taken Sarah.
Yeah.
So we're trying to hook up an L shape from Sarah all the way to Page Boulevard. There should not be any robbing in our communities. We gotta say that shit is over with. We gotta say that shit is over with. You know? There can't be no dope selling in our community.
That's right.
We gotta say that shit is over with. It can't be no gun violence in our community.
That's right.
We gotta say black men killing other black men, that shit is over with.
That shit is over with.
Thank you. I want to know, listen how we gonna flow. Look at you, look, stop one more time. Look at you, brothers, look at yourself.
That's right.
Even though everybody don't know everybody, this is impressive. Give yourself a black hand. Now, I want to hear that. Give yourself a black hand.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you what the enemy says about that word nigga. He says, now I'm going to get even richer since my niggas is doing what I want my niggas to do.
Break it down.
Nigga was the name of a white man's dog. We got a slave mentality. Slave is S-L-A-V-E because we're sitting around lying and victimizing each other.
Come on.
But it's time for you to be a black man. That means you need to begin to learn and conquer knowledge that maintains a nation. You should be tired of being a nigga. When you look at that word prison, people really in slavery our nation supports. Prisons is big business. Jails is J-A-I-L-S, and when you become just another individual lost in the system, they're making money off of us. Now when you spell that word money, how you spell it? M-O-N-E-Y. But you end up with more of nothing every year. You sit in jail for what you chase. You're chasing white folks. Everybody on money's dead. How does a dead person bring a live person into their grave? Now what's the symbol for money? S for 2 lines, S for Mr. Stupid. The 2 lines are the bars you holding on to, looking out the window, wondering when you gonna go home. We need to wake up today. We need to stand up as black men to allow our women to do their job, to raise our children effectively. We need to be providers, protectors, maintainers in the streets. We need to quit being boys in the hood. See, a hood is a cover-up. What is it you don't want us to see? Quit covering it up. Time to let it go. Put it out. If your word is bond, gentlemen, when we hit these streets, talk with the heart of a warrior. Ain't no punks in black men. When your father let his juices go, 40 million sperms jumped out the head. But it only takes one to fertilize the egg, am I right? Yes, sir. That means you had to kill 39,999,000 other sperms just to exist. So you ain't no punk. You battled coming here. That's why when you got here, you was bloody and wrinkled because you fought like hell to get here. Now, a fly has 3 seconds once it hits the spotter's web to escape. And if a fly tries to escape and he's an insect, and you more intelligent than an insect because you caught him, right? Then why don't you try to escape your environment? Let's change it, gentlemen. Obama stood on a platform of change, C-H-A-N-E. But you can't help a nigga if God doesn't exist. Yeah. But if you change your heart and allow the nature of God to enter, our change is possible. Assalamu alaikum.
The black man is back! The black man is back! The black man is God! The black man is God! We are going to reclaim our community! We are going to reclaim our community! In the spirit of God! In the spirit of God! For the sake of our children! For the sake of our mothers! For the sake of our grandparents! And just doing the will of God! Everybody in here is a man. With parents.